from the K-Pop Demon Hunters, HUNTR, aka Natalie Taylor.
Rumi, yes, and I'm Zoe, aka Roxanne Wilder. I don't know which gets the AK, but we are K-Pop Demon Hunters. A lot of thought went into this.
You know
costumes,
what?
A lot of back and forth. Okay, should we do it? Should we do something else? And this is what we settled on, and I love it.
Here's why we settled on this, because I feel that every person, almost at least one child in the group that comes to your house, will be dressed something to this side, something to the K-pop world, whether it's the guys, whether it's HUNTR like we are. And so that's why we thought it'd be the perfect costume for us to do. Even though our boss did not know anything about K-Pop Demon Hunters, a lot of older people, grown-ups without kids, didn't know anything about them. But us parents, it's been all about the K-Pop Demon Hunters.
It's been all about it. So this is the beautiful thing. If you know, you know. If you know, you understand. And if you don't, now you know. And now you won't be surprised when you have this showing up at your door for trick or treat. And so I have to tell you, my kids have been big K-pop fans for a while now.
Yeah.
They've always liked BTS and they've liked the music. So it kind of came on, but it came on our radar at the same time. You're like, Roxanne, I'm guessing you've seen this movie. But this was a while ago before it really seemed to get absolutely crazy.
Well, and I heard the name and I was like, K-Pop Demon Hunters?
The Demon Hunters throws people off.
It does.
Like, what is this?
It does. And I was like, should I be okay for my daughter watching this? And I asked you.
You did, yeah.
And you said yes. I didn't think we would be dressed as it for Halloween though at that time.
We didn't see this trajectory. But I like some of the messaging in it. It's about friendship. It's about self-acceptance. And it really is a fun, the same way that we have our movies with like Pixar, you have some of the adult themes that are woven through that are over the kids' heads. You get some of that in the K-Pop Demon Hunters. So I'm telling my friends who don't have kids, I'm like, oh, you're gonna love this movie. They're like, Roxanne, it's a kid's movie. I'm like, I'm serious.
It's not.
It's fun.
And the music is great. Let's be honest. We love the music. And in fact, let's just kind of prove what we're talking about. K-pop fan or not, you cannot deny the influence of this movie.
The two fictional bands are even outperforming some of the biggest artists.
That's right. Let's go ahead and go through some of the records it's broken, just again to give us some street cred on why we dressed like this.
Exactly.
K-Pop Demon Hunters, the most streamed movie in Netflix history.
There it is. HUNTR and Saja Boys are the highest charting K-pop girl and boy bands in U.S. Spotify history.
And Golden, I wish we could play it, but copyright. We can't, but I'm singing it in my head. When Golden reached #1 on Billboard's Hot 100, it was the first time since 2001 that a girl group claimed this spot. And last time, Bootylicious, Don't You Babe, from Destiny's Child.
Sing it. K-Pop Demon Hunters had the highest charting soundtrack of 2025 too. So if you still haven't watched the amazing movie and you haven't seen it and you want to do so somewhere other than your couch, it's back in theaters this weekend.
That's right. It's a sing-along. You can see it today through Sunday, November 2nd. It's going to be at participating AMC, Regal, and Cinemark theaters. And let's be honest, it is just scratching the surface. Again, you're going to see it all day today. But you know what? Did you notice that there were 3 people?
Yes, that's
There were 3 people in that picture that we just saw, in fact. So we've laid out the facts of this craze.
It's just swept, not just swept the nation, the globe. And now we'll explore this K-pop pop culture phenomenon a little further. Come on in.
We needed a third member. We needed a third member. This is Stephanie Hayes.
Hi, guys.
Of course, columnist for the Tampa Bay Times. We are so happy to have you here. You went with the other look, though, at the beginning of the movie.
Mira. You guys asked me to be Mira, which is funny because I'm 5 foot tall and she is the big one. She's very long and lean, so I tried to, get a little extra height. But yes, I'm casual Mira. You guys are concert ready.
We just got done with a concert. My buns are a little lopsided.
You look amazing. So
performing.
Good.
Okay, so when we said K-Pop Demon Hunters to you, when our producer said that, you were just like, this is a no-brainer. This is what Halloween's going to be about.
I got that email. I said, I'm there. Clear my schedule. No, it's huge. Everybody's into this movie. Kids, as you said, adults. My favorite genre of TikTok right now is adults kind of doing dishes in the background while their kids are watching it and they go, what's that? And before they know it, they're hooked, which was the case for me.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the dad's there like rolling his eyes, what's this? And then the second time he watches it, he's into it a little bit more. And the third time, he's like, knows all the songs. That's exactly it. And that is so relatable because that's what happens in the household.
Oh yeah, we're big fans in my household. And there's something about this movie that has just seamlessly captured East meets West, you know, a lot of the South Korean tradition with American pop music tradition. And the songs, I mean, you can't have a movie like this unless the songs are top tier, and they really are. They're catchy, they're good songs, and they have a lot of heart to them, a lot of soul, a lot of humor.
And they stick with you.
I love it. I love the music especially. And you know what, one thing too, I feel like when you say, you know, the word like K-pop, I mean, it did, Roxanne said her girls were fans even before the movie. I think of like, you know, the K-beauty world. And I feel like there's a lot of influences that we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it will continue away from, of course, Halloween as we start to, I don't know, start to add more of those K-pop and those beauty trends to our world?
Yeah, I mean, there are no global boundaries anymore. We can see everything from across the world. We can engage in cultures that are different than ours and incorporate them into our own, and we're seeing that now. The funny thing about this movie is the toy makers, the costume makers, they did not bet on this. It's a totally new intellectual property. It's not Marvel. It's not something existing. So if you go to Spirit or something, you're not going to see a lot of these costumes. There's just
Really?
they didn't make enough. It might be the same at Christmas with toys, and so there's sort of a scramble for merch because no one could have predicted how big this got.
Oh, interesting.
We got on it early,
Yeah.
both at my house and with us at work with the costumes. We're like, let's do this fast. Speaking of costumes, we do have a little over a minute left, so if you don't mind giving us some other trends we might
Yes.
see, kids and adults, especially the adults at the adult parties.
Here's what we're seeing this year. So we're going to see a lot of Taylor and Travis, of course. This has been a couple of years in the making now, but now that they're engaged, everyone is going to do that again. I think we're going to see a lot of the scandalous couple from the Coldplay concert.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right.
Sort of
That's
holding
right.
each other, you know.
Just when they thought that had died, now it's going to be back and resurrected for
Yeah,
Halloween.
there's always that one cultural moment that people can jump on, and
Right.
then it'll be gone. You'll never remember it. The sleeper hit I'm going to tell you is the Lorax.
Okay.
This has been the Lorax has been having a resurgence. The Dr. Seuss character, he's got the big belly and the onesie and the mustache.
Okay.
A lot of teenage girls and like college age girls are doing the Lorax, which I think is awesome because I think if you're like a cute girl, be ugly on Halloween, be weird, be funny,
I love
be
it.
grotesque, and they're really embracing this. You know,
that's
it's like the
cool.
move away from the sexy cat into like the big belly Lorax.
And I'm so tired of, let's be honest. I mean, I was like, even like, okay, got to pull this down far enough, you know?
Comfort,
I feel
comfort,
it.
comfort.
I feel it.
Yes.
Good stuff. Thanks for coming and being our third member.
Anytime. Thank you so
Great.
much.
This was great.